Okay, good afternoon, YouTube. I'm here in my backyard. I think I'm going to do another bag meal. This time I'm using north sides, and I'm going to put some tuna in it. This is noodle Alfredo. I got a new stove. This is one of the cheap Chinese knockoffs of the Trangia. Comes in just this white plain box, little label on the front, little stuff sack, nice, and then inside is, I can get it out, okay, it comes with its own pot stand. Problem I have with the pot stand is my Stanley cup doesn't sit on it. The Stanley cup is too narrow. I have not tried this stove yet. Not even put any alcohol in it. So we're gonna try this today. And to cook in, since my Stanley pot doesn't fit, I'm gonna use my MSR stowaway. I think this is the 1.1 liter. There's my stuff I carry in and out. Okay, that sits perfect. I got like 2.5 cups of water in this bottle. So I'm gonna put the water in here. Sorry about the lawnmowers and the trimming. My neighbor decided to mow the grass as I was setting up, but I thought I'd go anyway. So I'm going to put some alcohol in here. Maybe a little bit more. That looks good. Now let's see if we can get this lit. Okay, now I'm feeling heat. Hard to see. With this alcohol, it's hard to see if it's coming out the jets yet or not. I think it is. I don't know if you could see any of that on camera. But I'm going to put the water on. It's just regular tap water. And I'm going to check the time. Let's see how long it takes to... Okay, so we've got 11:42 right now. So let's see how long it takes to boil this water, and I'll get back to you. Thanks. Okay, YouTube, I'm back. It's just about to a boil now. I'm getting bubbles moving up. So while it's finishing boiling, I did, while I was off camera, I took the noodles out of the pack, put it in a freezer bag, quart-size freezer bag, along with the tuna. One thing that happened, and I don't know if you can see it from that angle, there's like little prongs that stick in that I had the stove kind of on inside the pot holder. And about 2 minutes ago, the stove slid off 2 of the prongs and it's kind of crooked in the pot holder, so I don't think it affected the burning. Like I said, we're just coming to a boil now. It's been about 10 minutes since I lit the stove. It's exactly 10 minutes. So yeah, this stove is by a company named Gohike, and they call it their Spirit Stove. It says materials are copper and aluminum. Weight is 145 grams. And it looks to be a good little burner. Like I said, I'm not too thrilled with the pot stand. First of all, it doesn't hold my Stanley cup. And then second of all, like I said, it's hot, but I don't know if you can see the stove kind of dropped down in. I thought it was supposed to sit on these, the rim was supposed to sit on these little tabs, keep it closer to the pot. But like I said, after about 5 or 6 minutes, it slid down and sitting here on an angle. It does come with a lid that you can store your alcohol in here. It's got a rubber flange. Why don't I start my lunch? Now what I do is, it says 1.5 ounces cups of water, but I just fill it up till the water is at the level of the noodles in my bag. More. That should be enough. Stir it around so all the noodles and stuff are in the water. That might have actually a little too much water in there. But we'll see when it's done hydrating. I'm going to seal the bag and stick it in my cozy. And I usually wait about 10 minutes. We'll stick that there so it stands up. While that's waiting, I'm going to make myself a cup of coffee. Again, this is just one of these Folgers single packs. It's like a tea bag. Put in your cup, put in the hot water. And you just leave the tea bag in there till it's done. I'll be back and let you know how my meal turned out. Thanks for watching. Okay, YouTube, I'm back. It's been about 10 minutes now. Just a little bit more about the stove. Here's what it looks like. Did not use all the alcohol I put in there, so I sealed it in there. It seems to not leak, so I'm going to keep it in there. Comes with this aluminum stand. I don't know if you remember, I said halfway through, I had the stove sitting up on these lips. Halfway through, the stove kind of moves around and it dropped down off 2 of these lips and was just hanging on one of them. I think what I'm going to do is kind of bend them in a little bit so the stove, even if it moves around, can't fit down there. But it's really light. Comes with, the snuffer lid, or you can, use it as a simmering. So yeah, that's the stove. Let's see how my lunch turned out. Yeah, I think I did add a little bit too much water. I usually like my stuff a little thicker. Looks like the noodles are done. They're not hard anymore. See, we'll take a bite. Just about. They're a little al dente, but I think it will do. Coffee's good. Made this in the one of the cups that come with my Stanley Adventure Cook Kit. So yeah, well, thank you for watching. I'm sure you don't want to sit here and watch me eat the rest of my meal. And I'll catch you later.